I'm Karl Mason. I founded Masons Yorkshire Gin with Cathy, my wife. I'm from Yorkshire. I grew up in Northallerton, 8 miles from Bedale.
Hi, I'm Cathy, Cathy Mason from Masons Yorkshire Gin. I've lived in Bedale all my life. This is where we have the business, which is really important to us. We're incredibly lucky to be in such a beautiful part of Yorkshire. Probably about 4 years before we actually launched the company, we went to some friends for Sunday lunch and they made us a gin and tonic before lunch, and it was a Bombay Sapphire, and I remember being really disappointed that it wasn't blue when we poured it out of the bottle, but I really enjoyed it. It was served really well, lots of ice and lots of tonic water, and I remember thinking that's really refreshing, just what I needed. Our original recipe with premium tonic water, loads of ice and orange peel.
It has to be our tea edition, served simply with lemon zest to garnish it and lots of ice. It's the driest in our range, and that's just how I like my gin. Possibly, yes. For me, ice was the first thing I learned about pouring a good G&T, and because you used to hear the things that ice diluted your drink, but it isn't. You know, the more ice you put in, it stops the ice melting, so it keeps your drink cold, it stops it being diluted, and so long as it's a good quality ice, you know, you've got a great drink. I think that's impossible to predict. The next big thing could potentially be some of these fruity flavoured gins having to be given a different category name, because really they're not technically gin. So I think that's probably the best big news that'll happen. Flavour wise, you can't predict it, you just can't. Distilling rhubarb. You know, we tried that so many times, and the only way you can make a rhubarb gin is really to add flavouring and afterwards, or add rhubarb syrup, and it's just not what Masons do. We like to distill all our gins.
But I didn't like it. We tried cacao, we tried chocolate, and I didn't like that. I didn't think it worked.
It's because it's such a fast-moving and exciting business, and it takes over your life so much. It's good that we both experience it together, because it'd be hard to go home and still be living it with a wife that wasn't, you know, because it'd probably come across as very boring and all-encompassing.
Unfortunately, 6 weeks ago we had a devastating fire, which one of the stills actually caught fire, and because of the oldness of the building that we were in, the whole building went up, so we actually lost absolutely everything, all our product, all our stills, all our office equipment, absolutely everything was under one roof, and so we did lose everything. That day it happened was quite awful. We stood and watched it disappear, but day 2 we decided that we had to sort of like keep working, keep running. We'd built our brand, we had that, and so we just sort of like started work on the contingency plan. Within a very short period of time we were up, running, distilling, with the very kind help of, you know, people's generosity, letting us use their stills.